Done turned the backwoods into a resort, y'all. Man went from cinema to stand-up to this.
Is that Mo out there running?
Nah, that's NJ, the marathon guy. He's still at it.
He been running since we left Birmingham.
Somebody get that man direct.
Castleberry. This looks like a movie set.
Mo done turned the backwoods into a resort, y'all. Man went from cinema to stand-up to this.
He got a book, a movie, that Round Dragon flick, the comedy tour. Now he got cabins with livestock.
Literally, he got goat.
Bro,
my phone said no service.
He called it backwoodscation. He done turned no bars into a business.
First the book, then the Round Dragon movie, then the stand-up tour. Now he running a whole
theme park.
And they rolled out the red carpet, just forgot the carpet. My shoes on fire already.
Y'all smell that?
Afternoon, baby.
Ma'am, you walking like that bowl got its own security detail. Extra sharp cheddar, don't be late to the table.
Welcome to Backwoodscation, family. I'm Mo.
Mo, what in DIY Nation happened to those pants?
You got beef with full length?
Nah, they needed room to breathe. Marathon legs need ventilation.
They look like they survived the marathon and a pair of scissors.
At least the shell toes crystal. Hey, no, Gus got him.
My kicks too. They were angel.
Man, you got this place jumping, Ray Ray.
Word gets around when the music's good.
Half these folks from the resort, look at them drinking Kool-Aid out of jars like they've been coming here their whole lives.
As long as they're two-stepping and buying fish plates, I ain't complaining.
You sure $5 is enough? They spend more than that?
This place jumping, Ray Ray.
Word gets around when the music's good.
You grab that mic, I got something for him.
Say less.
Here you go.
Yeah. Down at Ray Ray Juke Joint. Back in the ponds, got that backwoodscation feeling every tone.
Mo, show 'em what you got.
Appreciate it.
Down in the pine trees, Ray Ray got the speakers low. Kool-Aid in the mason, fried fish in a paper boat. Arnie serving grits with everything. Can't beat that plate. We ride them forwards, kick up dust with cousin L, feeling great. Backwoods.
Down now, we got a show for you tonight. We got the Dr. Podcast for the Nature Crew and a stand-up special for the man himself. 24-time marathoner, a retired social worker, an author, investor. A hustler and a resident of Mexico, the country, not New Mexico. Hold on.
Y'all give it up for the Round Dragon itself. Mo, the New Jersey Illest mine. Lord, I'm out of coming out here, man.
To the backwoods, y'all. Castleberry, Alabama. With a Wi-Fi spotty, but the soul service is strong. If you came for room service, you in the wrong place. We got auntie service. And if you hear something bumping tonight, that's just your personal cow saying hello. Moon roof cabin, stars on tap. Got my own cow, no need for a map. City stress, let it go. It's good, family. I feel that love tonight. Thank y'all for it.
How you feeling tonight, man? This place fancy. It's a backwoodscation luxury resort. You get a massage while you still hear crickets. That's balance. They bring out sparkling water in mason jars. I'm like, this the woods with Wi-Fi. I love it, though. Y'all make me feel rich and country at the same time. I tried to capitalize on the vibe. Dropped the mixtape right before I got here. I sold one.
I tried to use my GPS to get out here to Castleberry. She looked at me like, you sure? You got the gas for that? I said, girl, just show me the way. She said, all right, but I'm charging hazard pay. I'm driving through all these pine trees, deer just walking like they own the road, and the GPS whispering, good luck, bro. I finally made it to a gas station, asked for coffee. The lady slipped me a cup top.
That's the crickets clapping for me already. I love how y'all got me out here in the woods with luxury cabins. It's the only place you can hear a whippoorwill and still order a latte. Look at the shirt, grits with everything. That's not a suggestion, that's a lifestyle. At my house, grits come with bacon, with shrimp, with Thanksgiving turkey. I put grits on my grits. My cousin said he don't like grits. I said, cool.
Look at y'all, dressed like it's the Grammys. We in the woods, even the mosquitoes got bow ties tonight. I call this a luxury resort because the beds got sheets and the Wi-Fi got 2 bars. That's fancy out here. Shirts say grits with everything because down here grits go with everything. Catfish.
2020 been wild, right? Now they saying we about to slide into an ice age. What's happening? We just survived murder hornets, toilet paper wars, quarantine haircuts. Now I gotta go find a woolly mammoth insurance.
Something big was gonna happen after watching the news last month. On the news, they said scientists got everything they need to bring back the woolly mammoth. I said, ooh, here we go. Next thing you know, I was like, man, glad I live in Florida. Woolly mammoth need cold temps. You can't drop a hairy ice age elephant in Jacksonville. He gonna pass out on the runway.
Week in Orlando?
88 degrees, sunshine. I'm in shorts, sipping lemonade, watching the news about Brooklyn getting 28 inches of snow. 28 inches. I'm scrolling like, ha! I'm sending thoughts and prayers from my patio. Then it hit me. I must have laughed too loud, too proud. Because a cool alert hit my phone. Dangerous cold. I'm from East Orange. We had dangerous cold when the heat bill was due. Kids here get a cold day. We got find your coat in the pile day. My son asked if we could build a snowman. I said, well, what, condensation? Florida from Jersey for one reason, to escape the cold. I sold my North Face and my snow boots. I bought flip-flops in bulk, and now my weather app has a severe freeze warning. I checked the temp, 45 degrees. 45. Jersey, that's a spring picnic. Down here, they canceling school, emptying the Publix like a Category 100 hurricane coming. Y'all buying all the bread and milk to do what? Make cold sandwiches? Yo, I can't even finish the joke. Oh, man. Look at
Y'all sound like a whole choir out here. It's 45 degrees, not a blizzard. People had carts full of canned beans. I'm like, the storm is chilly, not a zombie uprising. In Jersey, this weather just means you put on a second pair of Timbs.
In Newark, 45 degrees is damn near t-shirt weather. We wait for the busing words. Down here, y'all break out the parkers and hand warmers.
Charlotte, I gotta give them respect. 10 inches of snow. They might not see grass till Easter. Down here, we panic over frost. Up there, they're using trash can lids as shovels, socks as gloves, Crocs as tombs. They wasn't ready at all. ACSU in the building.
To this weather, I'm watching 55-year-olds in North Carolina over the weekend breakdancing in the snow. It's like Cousin Snow just got released out of the 25-year bid. Folks are happy. I'm glad for their joy, but their heat bill gonna eat up that tax return.
Last weekend, it was 88 degrees in Florida. The last 3 days, shit been miserable. Damn near Newarkish. I'm about to put my recycling can in the fire pit because all that Captain America shit.
But man, we going through a server freeze advisory. My son asked if I wanted to go to Disney World yesterday. I said, if you don't take your ass outside and go sled across that concrete, it's cold out here.
Alligator must have known the Ice Age was coming to Florida because I ain't seen him in weeks. At least when I lived in the Poconos, I knew where my bear was under the porch, snoring like a truck.
Yeah, apparently you're supposed to put blankets around your fruit trees. I'm looking at my neighbor's yard like, what's the HOA number? Blankets on trees. The shit looked like a bassinet in the street holding down a dugout car spot. People put anything in that spot once it was our entire box spring. You know you gotta have a male tree and a female tree to get bananas? Man, I wasn't paying attention to nothing in school. I thought one tree just be out here making bananas by itself. Nah, buddy need a girlfriend. You want fruit, you need action.
Get the male tree, right here, and the female tree over here. They do their thing. Then little baby banana trees just sprout up right next to mama. If you're not getting it that way, you're eating lab bananas. But who is the Adam and Eve of banana trees? Or alligators? Or roaches?
No damn tree, I just won't have no bananas. I'm lying. Next time I'm gonna rap them. From the roots to the top, all of it. Why can't America look like Japan and Italy and Dubai? There should be fruit trees all up the sidewalks, apples and pears, grapes. Where my taxes going? Plant them seeds. I tell your president I need a FEMA check. My yard in distress. A check, and I'll take care of that list. Nothing a delete button and some whiteout can't fix. Drop a check. Gotta go to AMC to hear from First Lady. To the 96, my daddy owned 7 houses around Newark. I had to shovel 34 inches of snow 7 times. He sat in his truck eating ribs watching me. If I left one snowflake on the step, he whooped me with the shovel. Not even use the shovel, just whoop me with it. Let's break it down for you. In Charlotte, they got 10 inches of snow. That's a stay inside and pray situation. In Florida, 45 degrees, a cancel school and buy all the bread situation. And in Alabama, that's a put on a coat and go get auntie's grits with everything situation. Because if the grits got squirrel in it, you know you're going to be warm from the
Auntie's grits with everything. Yeah, her menu is a whole adventure. You say you want everything, that can mean deer bacon, rabbit sausage, or if you really messed up, liver grits.
You look like you need some iron, baby.
That's Auntie. She don't just cook breakfast, she give you
grits.
I ate squirrel grits. Tasted like nuts and regret. I've been side-eyeing the trees ever since. And then there's a deer bacon so good it ought to be illegal. Came from a deer named Reggie who lived right over there. Reggie was fast, but not faster than Auntie's cornbread cravings. Rest in peace, Reggie. You're delicious.
Don't do refunds. You don't like the everything? That's a you problem. Her grits got history, trauma, and probably a little fur. You eating the story. Pay up. If you see her chasing a rabbit with a pot, mind your business. You might be eating it tomorrow. Today's catch, tomorrow's grits. That's the motto. Hey, listen, growing up in Jersey, being raised by the backwoods, they put me in speech because I was bilingual. They didn't understand. Right next to kids from other countries whose parents just arrived, they didn't understand why I was there. It's because when I go home, my daddy country is hell. So y'all better take these words I spelled and figure it out. Call a mobile language line or something. Uppity people think they better because they ran north.
Be like, come on, Maurice, sound it out. Ah, it goes, ah, ah, ah. I'm like, ick, ick, ick. Teacher frustrated. She tell me, right, she been had that handmade dress for the prom. All right, she been had that handmade dress. I got an 800-page book published.
To the south. I migrated back to the south, all the way to Mexico, then I came back north to Florida. Florida don't get that southern hospitality, but they just as country as y'all in Alabama. Ladies with gold teeth are thing there also. Florida is dope, the people are cool, then you got South Beach, Daytona Beach, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, Kissimmee, and Orlando.
Out of my roots in these backwoods, man. Listen, folks' parents be from another country. They born in Newark and they waving flags on Eastern Parkway in Brooklyn. We the same. Your parents from another country. The only difference, my daddy from the country. And we can't trace shit back to any flag. Imagine bumping into other black people who look just like you.
I went to college in North Carolina, and I never in my life met so many other black people with freckles. I was by myself up in Jersey. But down in the South, I felt like I landed on my planet, the planet of the freckles. I'm meeting all types of beautiful black women with freckles, and I wouldn't holler at any. Shit.
Shit, our ancestors might have suffered the same pain in the big house. I passed, y'all. They might be my cousins or something. Like, hey, girl, how far your freckles go back? Were they given or forced?
To college in North Carolina, and I never in my life met so many other black people with freckles. I was by myself up in Jersey, but down in the South, I felt like I landed on my planet, the planet of the freckles.
And all types of beautiful black women with freckles, and I wouldn't holler at any. Our ancestors might have gone through the same pain in the big house. Could be my cousins. I'm a risk taker, but not like that. Now everybody want freckles. They're using filters. Some of them getting freckle tattoos like it's a membership card. Then they hit me with that high pitch. Look, I got freckles now. No, you don't. Your phone. Now everybody want freckles. They want to be freckle gang. Everybody trying to claim freckles.
Everybody trying to claim freckles. People got like 3 blemishes on their face from eating too much fried chicken, and they be like, see, I got freckles. Man, y'all wild.
Oh, I just be looking at you like, you wasn't fighting in the 90s over them. We had wars in the schoolyard. You got dirt on your face. That freckles. That was a whole Black Air Force Energy moment. Now it's a filter. I don't want to hear it. Like that. Now everybody want freckles. They want to be freckle gang. Everybody trying to claim freckles. Notice you never see a black man with freckles married to a black woman with freckles? We don't do that in the freckle gang. There's rules. You'll see all kinds of matching couples. You'll see a bald man and a bald woman shining together like a double moon. You'll see 2 goth kids, black nails, black hearts. You'll see 2 big folks sharing 1 plate and both forks, but 2 black people with freckles.
Alabama, what's up? I used to visit my grandma down here all the time. I go for my morning run on these back roads. One morning, I see my grandma's car pulled over. She hit a deer. I'm terrified. I sprint over out of breath. Grandma, you all right? Boy, hush, I'm fine. The Lord just handed us Sunday supper. Now quit gawking and help me pick up this dinner and put it on top of the car.
I lied earlier. I did date someone black like me with freckles. Okay, 2 times. Shit was weird. Both times. People just stare. One time we walking through the mall, a woman comes up, looks at my girl. Lady stops us, looks at her, goes, "Oh, y'all brother and sister, I love her freckles." Say that at night. I said, "You was with me for 3 years. You know who's in my family."
Go with her the next day. We had to go our separate ways. Shit was weird. It's not you, it's genetics.
I can't even finish the joke. Listen, us with the rare genetics, being black with freckles or being twins, we got to be safe out here in these streets. People see us and they don't know what to do. They either want to touch your face for luck or ask you to solve a riddle. Be walking around like
collecting passport stamps and confused stares. The freckles are my souvenir from every son that ever doubted me.
He stood out. Then I decided, let's get some free-form looks. Because when you're a black man with freckles, you got accessorized. People looking at me like I'm a limited edition action figure. Freckle face Lokes marathon variant.
See the Lokes, they're like, oh, he's spiritual. They see the freckles, they're like, oh, he's mixed with stardust. And then they find out I ran 24 marathons worldwide. Now I'm just a confusing overachiever. The United Nations of faces.
Y'all been to a barbershop lately? It's 2026. A simple cut costs like a car payment. Line up, that'd be $75. I asked for a lineup and the barber said, that'd be $75. And for what, a mortgage on my forehead?
Consultation fee just to look at your head. $20 a head, yeah, we can cut it. That's it, that's the whole service. I need a consultation to see if I can afford the consultation.
Barbershop by my house, they got 1 Google review. The review says, quote, got a haircut and a free egg. $75 egg came with grits and barbecue pig feet from Auntie Restaurant. Uber Eats by Horse, 5 stars. That's the whole review. I don't know if the $75 was for the egg or the fade. Either way, somebody left the chair with a fresh lineup and breakfast riding off like a cowboy.
I mean, I don't need my follicles pampered. I need my edges back. Just turn the baseball cap around and get to work.
All right, say less. I already told you.
6 years since 2020. People think this is pandemic here. Nah, this ain't a pandemic and it ain't a style choice. It's a financial decision. A cut every 2 weeks, I couldn't keep up. I said, you know what? Let it marry itself.
The pandemic, the great haircut drought, that's when I saw the light. I was looking at people paying $85 for a virtual consultation on how to line up their own damn forehead from 6 feet away. Yes, I need a fade, but make it zoom friendly. Meanwhile, my hair was just growing like a free-range garden on my head. No appointment, no
towel,
payment,
neck massage, artisanal clipper oil.
I don't need my follicles pampered. I need my edges back. Just turn the baseball cap around and get to work.
Man, you wild.
Being a black man with freckles and locks is a whole identity parade. People try to guess the recipe. They tilt their head like they're on a cooking show. Let's see. A dash of Island, a force pinch of Celtic, and a whole lot of mind your business. You had 24 international marathons. Now I'm not just a man, I'm a trivia question. Name this rare migrating phenomenon that speaks Jersey, runs far, and has a face like a connected dots puzzle.
Marathons around the world, the freckles on my little dot-to-dot map to the finish line. In China, they thought my face was a constellation. In Brazil, they asked if the sun loved me more. In Greece, they thought I was a forgotten painting.
I went to Africa, right? I'm just walking around minding my business. They all looking at me like, you American. In Africa, they thought I was American. I was like, nah, y'all need to see what happened to us after being placed on them ships.
Yeah, It's deep, but it's love, though. Y'all ready for the rest?
Haircuts every 2 weeks like they paying a car note. That's a whole subscription service to look regular. Meanwhile, during the pandemic, I realized something profound. If you just stop cutting it, it becomes a feature. Not a problem. People pay for dreadlock installations. I got mine by accident.
That journey cost me nothing but time. Theirs cost a down payment. And we both end up on the same Instagram page. Game is rigged, y'all. Ooh, hey.
Over split ends. I'm discovering new patterns in my looks like I'm reading tea leaves for my future. This call means I'm going to own land. This twist means I'm going to finally fix my credit. This fit, white tee, ripped jeans, Africa swinging like it's got its own passport, locks, freckles, whole vibe. The pandemic turned me into a brochure for self-love.
For real, the pandemic was the best thing that ever happened to my wallet and my identity. Some people came out of quarantine with a new skill. I came out with a new head of hair and a PhD and not giving a damn. Tuition? Free. Freckles? Still included. Woo. Y'all a good class, I swear.
I ain't seen a single gray hair since 2020. And you know what's wild? I can rewind to tomorrow and my hair gonna be just as black as it is today. Can't do that with a short haircut.
Out here paying $80 every 2 weeks just to watch their own gray hair grow back. You funded a subscription to your own aging process. You're in a fight with time, and time got unlimited ammo. It's a battle you can't win.
I know bald folks be the most confident coaches of hairlines, right? They be like, just let it go, man. Nah, hold on. Just because yours had to go on permanent vacation don't mean the rest of us got to join the hairless union. These locks still clocking in every morning. I'm keeping them till the wheels fall off. Woo! Matter of fact, I'm going to give them a raise. Yeah, salute the staff.
Black folks be feeling some type of way about my hair. They be like, he need to cut that. Why his hair not cut like ours? Who told him he can be free? The boss not going to like that. How he going to get a job? He need to cut that mess.
Let me tell you what my hair represents. It's my I don't need permission flag. Ha! I'm retired from my first career. I'm handsome. I have a beautiful wife, a great family. I land a second career others dream of with this hair. Ha! Hair ain't a problem.
Me, my hair grows. I run 165 miles a month. My health is great. My hair is just the evidence that I'm free. They can keep the clippers. I got mileage to log.
To the scene. This is a day party. There's gonna be about 35 bald brothers there. Clean beards, sharp fit. There's gonna be one black man there with the flyest freckle pattern you ever seen. And a full set of hair over 40. This guy.
Out here in Castleberry, I see the 5 pits lit, smell the pine, hear the crickets. Feels like home, except with room service. I'm telling you, this backwoodscation thing changed my life. The pandemic was God's way of telling us, let that go, see what happens. And look at me now. Saved enough in haircuts to buy a whole cow for a guest cabin.
I see the sign out front that says luxury resort. Man, they put rocking chairs on the porch and called it luxury. I said, that's not a balcony, that's grandma's front yard. I asked for a latte, they handed me sweet tea with attitude. That's something for espresso. But I'm good, all right?
Weeks after I ran the New York City Marathon, look, right here, see this boot? I ran Havana with plantar fasciitis. That's when your foot ligament rebels. It's not an injury, it's a protest. Every step feels like you most beautiful 26.2 miles of my life. Old pastel buildings, the Malacon with the ocean spray, and 1957 Chevys held together with USA makes it so hard to go. It's like they scared we'll find out Cuba got better health care and slower, happier people. They act like if we visit, we'll come back wanting free doctors and vintage cars, and they're right, I did. I'm in Cuba running the Havana Marathon, only African-American in the whole race. Folks looking at me like I was a float in the parade, chest all out, mile 8. I'm thinking water station coming up. Instead, people sticking out pens like, sign right here, amigo. In Havana was like Penn Station rush hour trying to get back to Jersey. But instead of suits and attitude, it's runners in homemade shorts. And instead of a train, we're shoving, pushing, chasing a dude on a bicycle with a cowbell.
I'm in Havana, Cuba, running 26.2 miles in like 300 degrees. I'm trying to decide if I want to risk it all with that little sip of water they were handing me. The people were so kind, but I couldn't do it. After the race, I gave a local my running shoes. I walked back to the hotel in my socks. I shouldn't have
been in Havana, and the celebration wasn't a medal. It was a conga line breaking out right there. And Abuela with a guitar started playing, and suddenly my 26.2 mile limp turned into the most soulful salsa shuffle you ever seen.
Wake up and your first step feels like you stepped on a landmine from a war you didn't know you were in? That's plantar fasciitis. My foot greets me every morning with, not today, Satan, not today.
Doctors are the most confident people on earth. They look at your busted foot and say, yeah, you need a $900 custom orthotic. Sure, this is a Wendy's. Can I just get a gel insert and a prayer? My insurance, I was like, do you cover plantar fasciitis? And this lady, real calm, she goes, we cover diagnosis of plantar fasciitis. Treatment is a pre-existing condition of being alive. I said, my foot is pre-existing. I've had it since birth. I see these stands hurt my foot so bad I had to stand like I'm auditioning for a statue. I went to a specialist. He looked official. White coat, diploma, whole thing. Know what he told me? Freeze a water bottle.
doctors are the most confident people on earth. They look at your busted foot and say, yeah, you need a $900 custom orthotic. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Can I just get a gel insert and a prayer? Oh, man.
Childhood was different. I grew up when they had Dare. I used to put my head in that cold plastic all night and watch crackheads walk up and down the street. Sometimes it'd be so entertaining, I put a little pinch hole in the plastic for a better look. I probably shouldn't have done that because my mom made me pay for that entertainment. Said I was letting all the heat out. I start like this, right? Jersey posture. Not because I'm tough, because you had to keep your head on the swivel for the neighborhood crackheads. And they were the morning show, free episodes. Never knew if you were getting breakdancing or somebody trying to sell a TV with no screen. I caught bumps on my shins, dodging them on the way to school, but it was worth it just to see. I'm back here, I realized something. We fighting to keep music in schools, while over there, they fighting to keep music out in the streets. It's too powerful, it's everywhere. Here they cut the band budget to buy another smart board. Over there, the smart board's a guy named Carlos with a crack sax. He got a soundtrack. You ain't just walking down the block, you in a whole music video. Old men on porches blowing trumpets like the sunset is their audience. Kids drumming on upside down buckets, got the crosswalks keeping tempo. The pavement itself got rhythm. I tried to tip a dude playing the coda solo on the Tres guitar. Mind you, the man making the instrument cry. I pull out a couple dollars. Someone wants to play the tuba. The tuba. You know what a school administrator sees? A budget line. I see a future. A kid learning discipline, breath control, and how to carry something heavy. Yo, I was at this gas station, right? And I hear this sound, this pocket swish. I look over and it's a group of guys making a fool making noise. They had arrangement bands. The bucket guy was the bass drum, the candy wrapper was the snare, the skateboard wheel was the scratch DJ. I'm standing there thinking, this ain't a bus stop, this is parents in the crowd. Man, they not built the same anymore. I'm determined though, I'm not one of those parents scared to send their kids outside. I lived in the hood with them, next to bears with them, next to gangs with them, the mob, the cartels, and now alligators. Y'all be alright, take y'all butts outside. Only thing left is aliens. You survive that, you good. They'll be fine, let them go.
Even though we were at the beginning stages of the next ice age over in Florida, I told my son, go outside and take down the Christmas lights. He slid on his Crocs, no socks, and then looked at me like I asked him to go fight a bear. His breath was turning into little snow clouds, and he's giving me this face like, seriously, Dad? I'm standing inside by the heater. The other night, I'm outside the house just pacing the driveway, mumbling like a lunatic to test his readiness, right? So I'm outside my own house at 4 in the morning, messing with the back door lock, trying to break in. Clink, clink, clink! I'm making all kinds of noise. Pacing the driveway, mumbling like a lunatic. He peeks out the window, sees it's me, and just pulls the curtain, goes back to bed. I was so mad and so proud. He knew the real threat wasn't outside. It was the maniac who pays the mortgage.
Kids got shiny scooters, hoverboards. I got my son a used bicycle. And I don't mean vintage, I mean rusted, one pedal missing. The chain sounds like a ghost motor. Woo! He said, Dad, this is embarrassing. He forgot his daddy started school as an African-American expat in Mexico. I said, exactly. You ain't riding for style, you riding for survival.
You see a kid trying to hustle something they don't even believe in? His sales technique was, my daddy wrote this book. It's very long. If you buy it, he might come home for dinner.
My son added my book to a school fundraiser. He out there selling them chocolate bars, right? Knocking on doors all polite. I hear him tap, tap. Neighbor, open the door. He says, would you also be interested in my daddy's 800-page book about his daddy working 4 jobs and never being home? That's the sales pitch he came up with. He sold a candy bar and gave him a therapy session.
My son came back from his fundraiser the other night. He said, Dad, Mrs. Johnson said she'll buy the book if you promise to never write a sequel and to chaperone the next field trip. Public school teachers mean, man.
I wrote a book, 800 pages, called Diary of NJ's Illest Marathoner. All real events. No chat GPT, no AI, just pure unedited trauma and triumph. I thought, where's the best place to sell a marathon book? 25,000 customers. Put up to the Miami Marathon with 25,000 runners and an 800-page book. Everybody else is carb loading. I'm out there trying to unload my life story. I was like, excuse me, sir, you look like you need 2.4 pounds of paperback.
Targeting the strugglers. Sir, this book has a chapter on hitting the wall. You're living it. He looked at me like I built it. I still walked off like I won the race.
You want my marathon manual? Cool. Buy now and you can read about how to get through it next year. He started crying. Not from the pain, from the audacity. Who's on the internet support you more than friends? A dude in Norway bought my book and said it changed his life. My best friend from Jersey texted, I'll wait for the movie. The movie is 800 pages long. You're going to be in the theater for a week.
The sale I made was to a paramedic. My life's work is a medical device.
He said it was the perfect way to prop up a sprained ankle.
Next up. Yo, Mo, I need that book, man.
Got you, bro. Tap right there.
Beef's good? All set. Here's your copy. Appreciate it, champ.
Stay warm out here.
You too. Can't wait to read this.
Enjoy the park, brother.
Tried New York during Christmas. Ever experienced an NYC Christmas? I set up shop at an outdoor market in 15-degree weather. My strategy? Convince people to buy my 800-page book.
Yeah, because nothing says holiday cheer like frostbite in a chapter on footnotes.
Y'all could have gone to see the Rockettes tonight. Forget the high kicks. Learn about my low points. I sold 3 books. 2 of the people knew my answer.
People were avoiding my table like I was selling timeshares in hell. One guy barked, I got a 45-minute lunch break, a screaming toddler, and a dying ficus. I don't need your problems.
I think he all that. All he do is run.
Nah, come on. He make movies. He teach students. He does comedy. He's a creator.
Why you here, man?
Yeah, keep it moving.
All right, whatever.
Bye.
Appreciate
We
y'all.
got you, Mo.
Yeah, because nothing says holiday cheer like frostbite in a chapter on footnotes.
That's New York customer service, salty and airborne. But my guy in the Brooklyn shirt ain't laughing, looking like the pretzel hit him too. You good, cousin, or you just mad I ran past you?
I took my family to New York City for Christmas. Stood in line at a famous toy store for 2 hours in 15-degree weather. My kids are happy. The line wasn't moving because everybody was frozen in place.
It's cold, but the hustle stay warm. Look, 30 for the hoodie, catch the fire in the form. Round dragon wrapped, heavy cotton, feel strong. Gray one, say the name, Illest marathoner on. Cream joint, tell the truth, all he do is run. Cop one, throw it on, rep it till the race is done. A 30 cash flat, no tax, no cap.
2 hours in that toy store line. I started hallucinating. I thought the elf was my Uncle Leroy. I asked him for a loan. My daughter wanted a doll that blinks. I was blinking back tears, wondering if I could return the child.
Finally got in. The toy was sold out. My son cried. I cried. The security guard cried. We bonded. I offered him my book. He said, man, tonight traumatized me enough. Proud to see the famous Christmas tree. Y'all ever done that? Shoulder to shoulder, clicking phones everywhere. We finally get closer. It's a tree with lights. We got trees in Alabama that hug you back. You don't need tickets, just a bug spray. Got banana trees in Florida with blankets on them. Then we walked through Central Park to the ice rink, saw people falling. I felt seen. That's my marathon training right there.
This is a journey. That is a journey.
Went to a Christmas party in Jersey. On my way back to the hotel, saw a man bring a full Christmas tree on the subway at midnight. It was a whole vibe. The tree had its own Metro card. I respected it. That's commitment. Meanwhile, I was struggling with a bag loaded with 800-page books and a frozen pretzel.
Just hit up Harlem and sure my black kids had a soulful Christmas. We ate breakfast at a soulful spot, grits and fried chicken. I had to put my hand right here like, Lord, is this breakfast or a love
He raised
letter?
the chickens himself. He said, tonight, sir, we have an artisanal heritage breed chicken. They slid me the bill and said, that'll be $200 for grits and 1 piece of chicken. $200 for grits and 1 piece of chicken. The chicken was so small, it must have been a chick that skipped leg day. And those dollars for 1 plate. I told the waiter, bring 1 plate, we can share a leg. And my daughter said, Dad, this is colonialism. I said, no, baby, this is a credit card decline and 4 less gifts. My wife took a picture for Instagram. The photo cost $50 from New York last week. They told me, you can't leave without trying a real bagel. Bagel line was so long, I saw 3 generations of a family get born, graduate, and retire ahead of me. I mean, I watched a baby get swaddled, throw a cap in the air, and then clock out with a pension before I moved an inch. Then a man cut the line. I had to summon every Sunday school lesson I ever learned. I said, sir, the Lord is watching. He looked at me and said, the Lord ain't got time for this line. From our area, if your bagel order is a full personality profile. Let me get an everything bagel, toasted scallion cream cheese, lox, tomato, onion, capers, and a side of existential dread. First morning, lady behind the grill said, we got Taylor ham too. I said, say less. Brought back 25 bagel sandwiches from New York. My carry-on was just a giant insulated bag full of hope and cream cheese. TSA stopped me, opened it up, and just stared. I was like, you want one? The whole flight smelled like a deli drink. I fight my wife for the last everything bagel on the plane. She pulled the I birthed your children card. I pulled the I waited in line for 2 frostbit hours card. And I was guarding it like this, arms locked like...
Jack of all trades, yeah, he don't fade. Motor social worker with a heart that saves. Mo the investigator, piecing clues together. Real estate investor, stacking up forever. Global citizen, passport stamped up. Teacher in the classroom, lifting young ones up. Married father of 3, painting life in color.
Tired now, down in Mexico. Life is smooth. I was out in the ocean, just floating, chest high, thinking I'm basically part dolphin. Then a pelican died, bombs right next to me. I'm cool. They eat fish. We gotta understand it. But this one pops up, and in his beak, not a fish, a whole wriggling shark. A shark!
Retired at 40 and moved to Mexico, moved to Florida, places retired people go at 70 if they survive their student loans and a job that treats them like a number. My retirement plan wasn't a 401k.
Moved out the country, the fake friends and family back in the U.S. had a whole narrative. They whispered, he fled the country. He's on the run. He's crazy. Meanwhile, I'm on the beach buying property, living the actual dream. Only thing I'm running from is American rent. Y'all can keep that. They think I'm in hiding. I'm in flip-flops. It ain't witness protection if there's Wi-Fi and coconut. Biggest crime was prosperity, and they acted like the FBI had a warrant for my joy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The word I like, the word is extraordinary. Every year my New Year's resolution is to try to accomplish and do something extraordinary. And people be mad when that's the goal. They say, just aim to do something great. Haters, y'all. Shout out to the South. I migrated back to the South, all the way to Mexico. Then I came back north to Florida. Florida don't get that Southern hospitality, but they just as country as y'all in Alabama. Ladies with gold teeth a thing there also. I moved back to take care of my sick parents. Now the story is, 1, I think they having money issues. 2, maybe they on the run. No, mommy and daddy need me.
Alligator must have known the Ice Age was coming to Florida, because I ain't seen him in weeks. At least when I lived in the Poconos, I knew where my bear was under the porch, snoring like a truck.
Alligators? Chill sunbathers. They just lay out, get a tan, live their best lives. Just don't walk your poodle near the pond. That's a tapas menu to them. Now, Mexican pelicans? Whole different vibe. Aerial terrorists with a shark delivery system?
Mom, get away. Move.
I'm just about to go for a run too. That's why. Oh.
Ever try to rank your neighbors? Let me show you how it's done. Number 1, Jersey gangs, negotiable. You mind your business, they mind theirs. Number 2, Poconos bears, mostly just want your trash, scary but predictable. Number 3, Florida alligators, chill sunbathers, just don't walk your poodle near the pond.
Y'all know them nosy people. The pocket counters. They don't care about your piece. They want your receipts. How much the house cost? How much the car cost? What cruise ship you was on? They trying to audit my joy. People hit me like, bro, how you published a book? Like it was a magic spell or something. I said, man, I just pressed send. That was it. Then the next person.
Ooh, how many bedrooms? What's the mortgage rate? Was the flight first class? But the second I say, it's in the book, chapter 7, budgeting for blessings, all of a sudden they gotta go. Their curiosity got a strict no reading policy.
Sun barely up, but we moving. Cottage is coming up clean. Keep that line straight.
Yes, sir.
On that court, I need chain nets. Cling when the ball drops. People feel it. Good. No plastic, no shortcuts. And around this, Olympic-sized track. 8 lanes, full 400.
Market, copy.
We're building more than rooms. We're building energy.
They want to know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. They can tell you the MSRP of my SUV, but couldn't tell you the title of my memoir to save their life. Priorities all the way backwards.
That's right. Every family got one.
They want to know how so they can learn. They want to know how much so they can calculate exactly how much to resent you for later. Ever notice folks love you right up until you need something? I'm up here at this resort looking like a proud peacock, chest out, gold medallion shining. I ask they want to buy my book. They go, oh, I'll get it later. I ask my daughter at college needs anything, crickets. I ask my elderly parents need help. Suddenly they got to check their calendar. Y'all ain't right.
They be talking like my brother only running in circles. Like the soul's the only story he telling you heard of. But we been clocking miles bigger than your block. Planting names in the clay while your talk stay chalk. Haters sit and wonder when the finish gon' come. We out here, history in motion.
Started running marathons, the commentary was priceless. All you do is run. That's weird. Meanwhile, the Black Marathoners Association is calling me a super achiever. I'm writing books, becoming 1-on-1, and they're on the couch typing their critiques with one hand while the other's deep in a snack bag of judgment. It was called the early retirement doubt. When I retired at 40, you should have seen the faces. They looked at me like, you can't do that. You're too young. A little wrinkle in the forehead, lips pinched like they tasted battery acid. Meanwhile, I'm buying houses and stamping passports. By 45, I've been to more countries than they're going to see in 3 lifetimes. I didn't retire from work. I retired to my purpose.
Good job was a joke, councilman. You sit in a cubicle for 8 hours a day. They treat you like a child. You take orders from some. They pay you just enough to keep you hungry and humble. I was making chunk change while the company billed the client triple for my work. I was their ghost, doing everything, getting credit for nothing. So
talk. Now. Councilman, I'm a little busy. You should have called. You set me up. You had me arrested. You planted drugs on me to derail my campaign. You think I'm some dumb cop you can push around?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sound like you have enemies.
My enemy is standing right in front of me. I know what you are. Not Mo, the illest marathon of business.
Council votes in 2 weeks. With your backing, it's done. I'm listening. Access, contracts, a clear lane for your people. A lane or a leash. Depends on how fast you run. I don't run, I set the pace. Then set it with me.
Hey,
Hello, Mo.
you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in Mexico.
I need you to come back with me, Mo.
Back to Mexico? Why would I ever want to go
Because
back?
you're living in Disney World, Mo. You need the Caribbean Sea as much as it
I don't
needs
need
you.
beautiful clear water with my sunshine. I don't need anything.
They see me making AI videos, movies, stand-up, and they're confused. What are you doing now? What every man who retired at 40 does? Whatever he wants. And just like everything else, watch, the DMs flood in. Hey, how you do them AI videos? How much
Hit my DMs like, bro, how you move out the country? So I ask them, when you planning to go? They get real quiet. Oh, I got a 20-year plan after the kids, after the promotion. A 20-year plan? That ain't a plan. That's a wish you tell yourself to sleep at night. I had a 20-month plan. My plan had a pass.
They whisper Mo just running like that's all he ever done. But he been circling continents, 24 marathons won. Also with the hardcover, teacher of the youth. Footprints round the planet, yeah, the mileage is the proof. Haters talking, we
Why you buy investment property in Mississippi? Ain't no money there. Fast forward 2 years, same person. So how's Jackson? I've been thinking about buying something. Suddenly, my bad idea looked like the blueprint. You went from a critic to a prospective tenant in my vision.
From the bricks to the orange, I'ma keep it alive. East Orange, Newark, Irvington, South Orange, Orange side. Jersey heartbeat on the floor, on the floor. Every mile, every breath, we got plenty more. He laces up in the morning when the city still sleeps. Living legend on the pavement.
Me running 18 miles before work. That man is crazy. All he do is run.
Then they doctor tells them their blood pressure is writing his own horror story. Suddenly my DMs, hey, what shoes you wear? What's a good 5K plan? My insanity became their prescription. I went from a
This one, why you going to retire at 40? The state give good pay, good benefits. Let me tell you, let's just say the state's idea of a benefit package and mine look very different. My idea of good health care is driving my scooter with no shoes and socks to the beach. That's the premise.
The haters see me pulling up in my Jeep Gladiator for Amazon Flex and they laugh. You crazy, using that big truck for deliveries. I'm like, it's just a pickup truck that's picking up my down payment. This ain't a vehicle, it's a mobile investment strategy.
Cane in hand, stepping with the plan. Heartbeat like a kick drum, jersey in the band. EO corners, Newark nights, you can feel that pride. We raise that flag, we let the spirit drive. Living legend, the world will never know, but we know.
Flex is the best side hustle. It's part-time work, full-time therapy. You get paid to listen to your own audiobooks and plot your next move. Nobody bothers you except the GPS lady, and even she's supportive. In 500 feet, turn right, onto the path to financial freedom.
A lot delivering packages. You see who's ordering the 80-inch TVs and who's getting the generic cereal. I delivered to one mansion, just a single tiny envelope, probably a stock certificate. I delivered to an apartment, 12 cases of soda. Priorities. I'm just the middleman, but I'm taking notes from my own shopping list.
Folks be talking like Mo only laces up and runs. They ain't felt the miles, ain't seen that rising sun. 24 times he crossed that finish line abroad. Hall of Fame by 40, blessing straight from God. Leaves footprints around the planet, writing history in the sand. Global citizen.
Before the sun figuring it out, they be mad I stopped following the program they're still trapped in. My freedom is their favorite mystery to hate. My freckles popping, my bank account stacking, my passport porting, and I don't spend more than $20 at the barbershop, and my banana tea's making a comeback. Hey man, it's heavy, y'all. You carry it around long enough, your back start complaining. Some folks water it like a plant, but it still look thirsty. And look, speak of the devil, here comes the annual review. This man's entire personality is a subtweet. Give it up for growth, y'all. It's trying. The thing, people hate because they never understood a hustler spirit. They were programmed to work until they break. I program myself to be free. They talk about my household because their dream is a weekend, my dream is a legacy. Turns out envy is just the tax you pay for being extraordinary.
Now the DMs hit different. Hey, can we go running? How did you move out the country? How much was the house in Louisiana? See, they hate from the bed, but copy in the DMs.
When people talk slick behind my back, I never wish bad on them. Because life going so good, I don't ever want to block my blessing. I'm giving sneakers away in Cuba, bananas to my neighbors, my fishing bait to my alligator. I'm grateful every day.
I'm out here thinking a beat about to drop, but it's just jokes tonight. We be living out our tri-state dreams in Florida, right? Rolled out to the supermarket with our hazards blink.
Yo, from the bricks where the cold wind bite, 9th Ave nights, hood glowing under street light. I lace up, still feeling that pain on my lungs. Now I'm chasing horizons where the Great Wall runs. Jersey Marathon mine, brass knuckle grind, gold chain heavy cause the struggle on the line.
I'm in a music video. White ripped jean, grits with everything tee, gold Africa on my chest. I'm out here thinking the beat about to drop, but it's just jokes tonight. We be living out our tri-state dreams in Florida, right? Rolled out to the supermarket with our hazards
whole
blink.
golf cart gang. It ain't a crew, it's a fleet. We roll 6 deep to the community events in the pool. My 65-year-old neighbor from the Bronx with the custom loud pipes in the rims, Miss 62-year-old Roxanne from Jersey City, 56-year-old Rock from Brooklyn, and 44-year-old me with the Pan-African. In Florida, where a lake in your backyard changes you. You don't get a sports car for your midlife crisis. You get a tricked-out golf cart. Leather seats, Bluetooth speakers, a cup holder for your iced tea. I'm not driving, I'm parading. My HOA fee is just the cover charge for my daily victory lap.
Fish in my own yard. I hop in my golf cart, pull out the garage, blasting my house music, drive around the house to the yard to cast a line right off my yard. But my pet alligator Al thinks it's a game. I'm reeling in something heavy, bass the weight of a wheel. I'm struggling, sweat popping, and he surface like, ooh, fetch, it's my pet alligator. He comes up grinning, tail wagging his own way.
I want my grits with everything. Money in the air while the cowbell rings. Everything. Love round the table, family by my side. Bacon and fat back, sizzling fries. Yeah. Spoon it up, let the cheddar run long. I want my grits with everything. Come on, sing the song.
So I'm out there one evening reeling in the bass, line tight, rod bent, I'm working. And then my pet alligator Al pops up like, ooh, fetch. Swims over all happy. I'm like, no, fool, this ain't catch, this is dinner. I'm trying to eat.
Y'all coming out to this little luxury spot. Y'all feeling good tonight? Man, I had to survive an ice age in Florida. Florida! You know it's cold when the gators start wearing scarves. I made it through haters, alligators, bears, pelicans, every animal looking at me like I owed them rent. Then you got women trying to have my babies just so they can be in the freckle gang.
And on top of that, Johnny's. Y'all know about Johnny.
First, let me tell you what's going on down the road. There's a dude named Johnny in Monroeville. Y'all know him? Yeah, Johnny is out here plotting to steal this whole resort. This whole resort and turn it into a blueberry pie factory. I caught him walking around with a tape measure and a pie pan sniffing the air like, that'd be a cooling rack.
This fella Johnny from Monroeville, he ain't just after my land anymore. Nah, man got a whole new menu. Man's been determined ever since. Now he want to franchise her kitchen. Wants to trademark Uncle Leroy ATV trails, Pat Buzz Street. Still out here trying to steal my little slice of paradise. He think he can flip these cabins into condos or something. But he can't handle the grits, he can't handle the gators, and he for sure can't handle the ghost of my daddy's shovel.
Yeah. I want my grits with everything. Money in the air while the cowbell rings. Everything. Love round the table, family by my side. Bacon and fat back, sizzling fries. Spoon it up. Yeah. Let the cheddar run long. I want my grits with everything. Mind. Come on, sing the song.
Daddy taught me to shovel snow 7 times in a blizzard. I taught my son to take down Christmas lights and Crocs during the freeze warning. And what did we learn? That 34 inches of snow builds character, but 45 degrees in Florida builds memes.
Seriously, thank you all for being here at Backwoodscation. This place, this was a dream. When I first told people I was opening a luxury resort in the backwoods of Alabama, the haters came out. Alabama? You building a resort in a place where the main attractions are humidity and
I
suspicion.
feel like I'm doing stand-up at a family reunion where everybody actually like each other. Tell y'all president we need FEMA checks in Florida for our tropical plants and poor bananas. Them bananas leaning over like they just got off a 12-hour Waffle House shift. And those of us in the freckle gang by force, yeah, they just showed up one summer like pop-up ads. We deserve a reparations check, or at least a coupon.
Tell your president I need a FEMA check. And the freckle gang, those of us who got our freckles through forced genetics, we need our reparations, all right? Thank you, good night. I can't stay, I gotta go run. New Orleans, I'm coming there next.
Y'all make some noise for the man, Mo, the New Jersey Illest marathoner. We found out tonight the man scared of pigeons, terrified of pelicans, side-eye vultures, and he getting the hell up out of here before the bats come out. We out.
Hey, y'all, I got some bad news for the neighborhood. Honest Grits with everything gonna be closed for the next couple of days. Yeah, because I done ate everything with them grits. Squirrel, rabbit, liver, bacon, deer sausage. If it fit in the skillet, I try.
Like going on a gravel road, little brick bar where the big heart's owned. If you need that rhythm, honey, come on through. Got a backbeat cooking and a floor for you in this whole.
From the bricks where the cold wind cut through the blocks, we lace up 26 miles in the tank, keep your pace up.
East Orange on the chest, he runs streets like tracks. Concrete jungle training, hit a slap of the max.
Marathon, mind state, sunrise through the stoops. Tie the laces, hit the corners where the sirens loop. Passports do.
No time for the small talk. Training in the cold where the street lights spark. East Orange on the
You gotta have a male tree and a female tree to get bananas. I wasn't paying attention to nothing in school. Look, boy tree, girl tree. They over here like, hey, how you doing? If you want fruit, you need action. I thought you just plant one, water it. Wait, nah, school never told me that.
Okay, I lied earlier. I did date someone black like me with freckles. Okay, 2 times. Shit was weird. Both times. People just stare. One time
A hustler and a resident of Mexico the country, not New Mexico. Hold on.
It's Mo with the EO on the chest plate. State of Jersey 40, I punched out the gate. Jack of all trades, let me set this straight. Social worker with the case, no, still investigate. Real estate flips while the paint still wet. Glow trotting passport thick, no sweat. Artist with the brush off the sign in my name. Athlete, marathon flame, whole city know the game. Movie producer yelling action.
They be talking like my brother only running in circles. Like the soul's the only story he telling you heard of. But we been clocking miles bigger than your block. Planting names in the clay while you talk, stay chalk. Haters sit and wonder when the finish gon' come. We out here, history in motion.
East Orange blocks where the sirens sing. We paint hope on the walls, let the freedom ring.
Breaking chains of perception, they said we wouldn't win. Now we march through the bricks with our heads within.
They try to frame us in a box, we break the edges. Dream bigger than the high-rise ledges. From Clinton Ave to Spring.
Celeste Everything Bagel, right? I've been dreaming about it since we left.
Yeah, and I'm starving. I'll split it with you.
Deal, but don't be stingy. Here, half for you, half for me.
Thanks. Wait, both halves?
You said split. Didn't say
People
who gets
gotta
which.
stop worrying about me because I don't even think about them. I hate dogs, but somehow I'm up at 2 a.m. watching puppies on my phone like it's the season finale. Me and my wife, we do these wild Disney challenges every. Bites slow, but it beats TV.
Hey, babe.
What's up, pretty lady?
Got a mission for us tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Should I be nervous?
Every Disney park in one day, and at each one we eat one rib. Just one, that's the rule.
One rib per park? That's the most specific quest I've heard all year.
You in or not?
I'm in. Gonna need wet wipes and stretchy pants, though.
Deal.
We gotta hit every single store in Epcot.
Every store?
Every one. And we can't drink anything. No slushies, no sodas, not even water.
Hold up. Not even water?
Nope. Challenge rules.
It's supposed to be like 200 degrees
Then
tomorrow.
you better start training now, Marathon Man.
I'm already sweating in my man cave thinking about it.
My sweat is
You want me out there
thirsty.
window-
You still out here stargazing?
Can't beat this guy.
Good, because I need you rested up. Tomorrow, our mission is to hit Disney and get on 3 rides in every park.
3 in each. That's a marathon.
You love a marathon.
Say less. I'll set the alarm.
I want my grits with everything. Money in the air while the cowbell rings. Everything. Love round the table, family by my side. Bacon and fat back, sizzling fries. Spoon it up, let the cheddar run long. I want my grits with everything. Come on, sing the song.
Money in the air while the cowbell rings. Everything. Love round the table, family by my side. Bacon and fat back, sizzling pride. Oh yeah. Spoon it up, let the cheddar run long. I want my grits with everything. Come on, sing the song.
Yo, step in the kitchen with the steam.
Conspiracy theorists say there's an ice wall holding the oceans in. Meanwhile, in Florida, my neighbor's above ground pool just froze over and he tried to charge admission for ice skating.
Why? Because they too smart? Or because they tell us the truth? Your leader is a clownfish, your plastic is delicious, your boats are too loud, also your cousin Leroy can't swim. Ha!
Hear about these scientists trying to bring back the woolly mammoth? For what? We got the South getting 45-degree severe freezes. They ain't prepping for a science fair, they prepping for their new business model. Step right up, experience the original winter coat, Mammoth Rise, $20. First samples available. They not scientists, they southern winterpreneurs.
To say if you record enough videos of yourself, one day there'll be enough data to build a robot version of you that keeps on living after you're gone. Sounds wild, right? But I already know what mine's gonna do. Run. That's it. 90% of my footage is me out here knocking out miles. When they feed that into the algorithm, my bot's gonna wake up, stretch, and ask, where's the starting line? He won't pay a bill, won't fold a towel. He's just gonna chase.
NJ Run, New York City in November, Beijing in the spring, Rio.
Yo, y'all feel that? Make some room. We got the NJ Illest Marathon in the house.
Let's get it.
Look at him. All he do is run, write books, make movies, take other people's careers. He hate a career. How he take someone else's? Now he move out the country. Let's go.
Jack of all trades, yeah, he don't fade. Motor social worker with a heart that saves. Mo the investigator, piecing clues together. Real estate investor, stacking up forever. Global citizen, passport stamped up. Teacher in the classroom, lifting young ones.